Asking millionaires how to make $1 million.
What was your career? Ship owning. What? Really?
Ship owning? I'm clearly doing the wrong thing, Olivia. Ship owning. The first guy.
What kind of company did you start?
It's called Limestone, so I import limestone from Europe and the Middle East. We do high-end homes.
So he had some sort of passion for limestones. You can zoom in on my face.
Started off in customer service.
From customer service to like running all of North America.
Yes.
Started from the bottom, now she here. Started from the bottom, now you're playing racquetball at lunch.
Genius.
What do you do in New York?
I'm a consultant for a healthcare company. I work with getting legalized medical marijuana.
She should hit me up. Welcome to another episode of New Rules Crew Reacts. That rhymes. New Rules Crew. Asking millionaires how to make $1 million. Man, when I didn't have any money, I wanted to know how to make money. I read all the books, asked as many millionaires as possible or successful people. And I think there's a whole bunch of songs out there. I think it's one where it's like, hey, I want to be a billionaire so freaking bad. My name's Keril Sawyer. I've made millions selling software sales. And now we teach people how to make money, save money, and not get scammed. Olivia and I are going to dive right into this video.
We are in the most expensive city in America, New York City. We just checked out a room here that was $10,000 a night. How do these people afford this? Today, we're gonna find out by going up to New Yorkers and asking them, what do y'all do for a living? What kind of stuff do you guys do in New York? What was your career?
Ship owning.
What? Really? You own ships?
Yes.
Ship owning? I'm clearly doing the wrong thing, Olivia. Ship owning. Ship owning. The first guy. What I do like about this is that Noah went to a hotel where it's $10,000 a night. Clearly you can find ship owners. Hey man, how did you get started? Yeah, I just own ships. It's like aspirational, off jump.
What kind of company did you start?
It's called Limestone, so I import limestone from Europe and the Middle East. We do high-end homes.
How much does limestone cost?
It used to cost me $5,000 a container to ship it before the pandemic. Now it's $20,000.
When did you feel like you made it in America?
I wanted to make $1 million before I turned 30, and it turns out that was the easiest one to make. After that, it got harder.
I like his advice. We're asking him how to make $1 million. He found what he wanted to do. He made the first million easy, and then everything else was difficult. There's always this theory, love what you do, find a passion in what you do. I think we got to merge it somewhat. Like it has to be somewhere between loving what you do and how you're going to survive. You can't tell me this guy woke up, like when he was in his youth, like he was playing with limestones. At some point, you got to find some sort of passion in what you do. Maybe it's passion in the process. Maybe it's passion for the challenge. Dude was like, he made his million, and then it became hard, but he clearly stuck with it. So he had some sort of passion for limestones. You can zoom in on my face,
We're selling farmland at auction. We sell in 40 different states. We sell quite a bit of land in Texas. Love Texas. Texas is a great state.
Is that a lucrative career, selling farmland?
It's a good career. Excellent career.
One takeaway from that one is sales. Yeah, that's how I've made money. I'm so awkward when talking about money. It's just like selling seems to be one of those fields that seems to be pretty lucrative, and how some of these people that are staying at this $10,000 a month hotel made it. I think you got to be a multi-millionaire though to spend $10,000 a night. That's a whole vacation. I got questions about that too now. Anyway,
I head up operations for North America for a English brand. We design and manufacture kitchenware products.
Really? Which kind of product?
The brand's called Joseph. Anything chopping boards.
Joseph, they have like the super famous cutting boards?
Yeah, the multi, like lots of colors.
How'd you end up getting in that work?
I've been with the brand like 10 years. I started off in customer service.
From customer service to like running all of North America?
Yes.
How'd you do that?
Through hard work. And I was able to move up 3 different departments, and so now I've head up.
Lesson here, work really hard, move up the company. I love her story. I love the underdog type story. Started from the bottom, now she here. Started from the bottom, now you're playing racquetball at lunch.
Genius.
I won't make any money rapping, but I think the takeaway from this one is learning a ton of new skills and moving up the corporate ladder. That's how she did it.
So what do you do in New York?
So I do tech sales for a company called Okta. I'm a product manager at a property tech company as well.
What are the range of salaries at these kind of tech companies?
Upwards of like $300-400 in a year. And then I know some people who make around like 120.
Dude, it's all over the place, like depending on the job. Like as a product manager, you'd say the low end is probably around 100. The guys at Google are probably making like 400 all in.
I'm a graphic designer. I now work at Google.
Like generally, how much do you make range?
When I first moved, I think I made like 80 grand a year or something something like that, and she was in school and making no money.
Why call her out though? He was like, yeah, she's making no money. On a serious note though, so once again, tech sales seems to be a common theme. Like if you're not an entrepreneur or own a company, right, you know, obviously selling your services or selling some sort of product or service is a good way to make a living. You want to make $1 million bucks, do something in sales.
What do you do in New York?
I'm a consultant for a healthcare company. I work with getting legalized medical marijuana.
Really? How did you get into that career?
Former client in the pharmaceutical industry sought me out. I worked for CBS Television for 21 years, running their health division.
She should hit me up. like what you're doing. Consultant for weed. Be nimble in your career. Clearly, this lady was working for CBS. She was like, F that. She switched up. She became a weed consultant, and now she is living in New York City, living the dream. Hey guys, if you like the content you're watching, there is a Patreon that you could subscribe to where you get more exclusive content. I will share my journey of how I've made money in sales, things I'm investing in, some of the pitfalls that I've made as it relates to investing in my career. I'll be sharing those with you so that you can totally avoid those too. So if that's something you're interested in, you can click the link below in this video and sign up for the Patreon. Takeaways from this video for me. If you want to make $1 million bucks, 3 fields where you can make a lot of money, it's going to be sales, whether that's tech sales, whether that's in recruitment, whether that's selling your own product or service. Sales seem to be a key one. Consultant was another good high income earning position. And then running your own business. Yeah, you're working for yourself. And then the 4th one is finance industry. So those are 4 occupations where you can be a millionaire. So thank you, Noah, for creating this video. I learned a lot. Like and subscribe and follow us and tell your friends about the podcast and the reactions. And if you like stuff like this, then yeah, turn on those notifications. See you in the next video. Peace out. Goodbye. Still don't know how to like end these videos. Bye. All right, that was awkward too, but we're just gonna end it here. All right, see you in the next video.